Alright, let's go. Alright, y'all. Today I'm going to show y'all how to do this Playmaker play. Alright, usually I like to run it in the wide trips cowboy. And that's the formation that you're going to see me use in a few seconds. It'll be two wide receivers on one side along with the tight end, and one senior receiver on the opposite side. What you want to do is you're going to want to come out, and you're going to want to, while you're coming to the line of scrimmage, you're going to want to mass protect. That's going to put your tight end in the block, and then you just want to hot route that outside receiver, the single outside receiver, into a screen, and that's basically it. You snap the ball. You're going to keep him in the play action. You're going to keep the running back in the play action, and if you don't do it without the play action, then it won't work. It's just as simple as that. And once you get the play action done, you put that receiver, you hold the L trigger, and you playmaker him by pushing the right trigger up, and you playmaker that receiver to go into a streak. And usually he's going to toast whoever's there and be wide open. You notice that one right there. You had to throw a high pass if there was a safety over him or somebody that was, on top of him. But if there's nobody over there, most of the time you can launch it, and he's going to take off and beat whoever's there. You also have the option of doing this middle pass if there's a cover 3 or something like that. So you kind of have two options on this play. That one right there was a goal line, so don't even worry about it. Alright, I usually run this on the short side of the field because it's better. Most people want to user control, and they want to control the middle, but once they see that those two receivers going out on that right side, they're usually going to gravitate over there to those two receivers on the right side, especially because it's the wide side of the field. So, and the safety is going to gravitate towards them also, more likely to gravitate towards them. So you can, that's one way to expose that type of D, is by doing it to the short side of the field. Now, sometimes a player is going to, when you're playing against users, they will protect the middle of the field. That's most of the time you'll see a player protecting the middle of the field. So a lot of times that middle pass won't be open because you'll have a user there. That's why it's always important to learn how to do that high pass over here. So you have to throw that pass high like that. If he does that animation, most likely he's going to catch the ball. If he does the other animation, when you try to dot it in between two defenders, he most likely is going to drop it. And like I said, if you're going against a computer and doing a solo challenge and you're trying to get quick points, most of the time this is going to get you real quick points. It's going to get you big yardage very fast. And this is the play I use against most of the solo challenges. 400 yards passing, it's nothing. 5 touchdowns a game, it's nothing. This right here, it gets you everything that you need. It's quick, it's very simple. You don't, it don't take that much to figure this out. Yeah, the bad part is you can't get sacked if somebody sends a blitz. There are also different protections you can do. You can bring the tight end across. You can motion him across to the other side to block, like that nickel defense that everybody uses. The cover 2 blitz, and it'll cover that. I mean, it'll take care of that cover 2 blitz, and you can just hit them in that corner. Yeah, most of the time. Anyway, I got a couple of videos I show y'all with online play, going against a computer and some of the top players. I have a few of them against the top players. So you guys, man, enjoy it.
becomes magnified.
And we don't want to overuse the word critical, but it feels that way as they head out there for this possession. They need to get the ball back and give their offense a chance to get them totally back into this game.
We'll see if the... And all the way in for the...
Over the years that many drop tackle before the ball's even snapped. When you call wide receiver screen, as we saw there, I know these guys really well. They're thinking about that play going to the...
Emmanuel Sanders, touchdown, Cowboys.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. Doug Baldwin. And he is across and in.
We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
And he's across for the touchdown.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
And now the Giants becomes magnified.
And we don't want to overuse the word critical, but it feels that way as they head out there for this possession. They need to get the ball back and give their offense a chance to get them totally back into this game.
We'll see if the... And all the way in for the...
Here we go.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now they're...
Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown.
Over the years that many drop tackle before the ball's even snapped. When you call wide receiver screen, as we saw there, I know these guys really well. They're thinking about that play going to the...
Emmanuel Sanders, touchdown, Cowboys. Over, wow. Steven Paya in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. Romo now to throw it. And some room to maneuver. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Emmanuel. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Out left side here to Bryant. And brought around, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
He completes it to Bryant. And an alley to run. And he takes it all the way down to the 40. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
And he finds his target. It's sharp. But they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. In the completion, nice throw, nice catch, but Charles, big thanks goes to the men up front.
They allowed the quarterback to throw out of the rocking chair, so to speak. Plenty of time to survey the field and find an open man.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. They're dangerous. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's going to get... And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway.
And touchdown!